Hello and welcome back. This is a October breakdown. So we're currently in the start of November. So we're going over last month's portfolio, how it's looking, and most importantly, how much I've earned from dividends. So this is my portfolio, currently using trading 212. You can also use this platform as well. And when you sign up, you can get up to 100 free shares. With them free shares, you can do whatever you like, keep them, sell them, buy more shares with the money, or withdraw the money. Completely up to you. But this is basically much the home screen. So as you can see here, this is the total value of my portfolio, invested and free cash altogether. So £19,828 and 20 pence. As you see, it's live, so it's constantly updating. So far, a total return of 27.2%. So that's over £3,000, so 3,170 in the green. So looking quite nicely at the moment. If we scroll down, you got here the ISA allowance. So it basically just gives you a breakdown of your ISA, what you hold in each one. So cash ISA, I've got nothing. My stocks ISA, I currently have that. And then I have that remaining, which I can invest tax free. Cash, as you can see there, I currently have £5,616 in free cash. Trading 212 pay out a 4.05% interest, and that brings me in basically 61 pence every day. So every day I get paid 61 pence. So as you can see there, 61 pence constantly gets paid into my cash. So this here, 61 pence keeps going into this, and it keeps building. Obviously, the more money you get here, the more interest you get, and the faster it grows. And then below that, we go into my investments. So if you're new to the channel, a lot of my investments are in pies. That's just due to having the chance to auto invest the dividends. So trend 2 and 2, the dividend, the stock has to be in a pie to have the dividends to turn on or auto invest, and basically create a new pie, which is creating a new pie right by here at the top. So reality income currently got 4,817 in that, and it's currently down just over 6%, so £310 in the red. Again, I'm not really fussed about this. I don't really invest in this no more. It basically just pays me dividends. I think it's like £21 every month, which gets reinvested straight back into this. If we click on this, as you can see, this is the reality income. Scroll down, and you can see here dividends auto reinvest is turned on. That's how much I've earned so far since I've been investing into ticker symbol O and dividends. So I've almost got basically £400 dividends from this one stock itself. QILP, this is a covered call ETF. It's basically a UK version of QYLD. So again, it's a monthly payer. And again, I don't really invest into this. I just leave it tick over. So currently got £2,221 in this. Currently down pretty much 3.5%, £79. This was in the green not so long ago, and it's basically just into the red. But like I said, I'm using this as a money earner and to build this basically as quick as possible, and then the dividends will get reinvested into something else to bolster that as quick as possible. So as we scroll down here, again, auto investor turned on. As you can see there, I've currently earned £430 from QILP. I think this pays out as well. Currently pays me £22 a month. And if we have a look at this, it's basically £12 a share. So I'm pretty much almost buying 2 shares a month free. So it's pretty decent. And like as I said, the quicker I get that up, so if I'm earning like £50 a month, I can literally turn off auto invest. So you scroll down here, I can then turn off auto invest here, and then the dividends I earn will go into my free cash instead of reinvesting into this, and then that I can then invest into something else. So in the future, I could basically stop this and then reinvest it into basically every month by Microsoft, for example. That's the long-term plan for this, but for now, dividends, reinvesting straight back into it and just keep building it up. Dividend growth every month. This is a fairly new pie of mine. It holds a lot of dividend growth stocks, so a lot of stocks that grow over time. They're pretty sustainable companies and long-term companies. Most of them are dividend kings, I think, but they also pay dividends as well. I also created this pie, so basically each month a different stock will pay me dividends. So number of different stocks in this pie. We've got Apple, Johnson & Johnson, Dr. Pepper, Lowe's, Pepsi, Procter & Gamble, Starbucks, Google, and AbbVie. So like I said, good number of stocks here, all solid companies as well. There's no dodgy ones there. They're pretty much all consumables, most of them, apart from healthcare. And yeah, each one pays me dividends. So Apple, for example, pays me January. Johnson & Johnson pay me February. Dr. Pepper pay me March. Lowe's pay me April. So each one will pay me a dividend each month. So this pie basically pays me dividends every month, which will keep getting reinvested straight back into the pie. So that's just a long-term one of mine. Microsoft, sorry, that one is currently up £122, so just over 8.5%. Microsoft, again, this is a long-standing one of mine. I've been investing into this since the beginning. I haven't really touched it. I just let it grow in the background. As you see there, got £1,186 in there. Currently up 55%, so £424, which is a nice solid number. Dividends, like I said, I've been investing in this like 2 years now. I've only earned £15 in dividends, but again, I'm not really fussed. The goal is to let this grow over time. I see Microsoft as a growth stock, not a dividend stock. Dividend is just a bonus. Invest £1 a day. So this is a challenge I started the start of last year. So pretty much the end of this year, December, will be 2 full years of this challenge, and I'll do a full breakdown of this challenge at the end of the year. But pretty much I invest £1 every day into this stock. So currently have £1,015 in this stock. Currently in the green, 14%, £125. This stock is Main Street Capital. So again, it is a monthly pay-in stock. Doesn't pay much, but it does pay something. And in that time, I've earned £75. And then once I've finished that challenge, the end of December, next year, I'll start a new challenge of where I'm investing £1 into a different stock. I just haven't decided just yet. If you have an idea, chuck it in the comments below, and then I'll look into it. Coca-Cola, exactly the same as Microsoft. This is a growth stock of mine. I'm not really fussed in the dividends. I'm looking for the growth of the company. Currently have £836, currently up just shy of 11%. Again, it pays me dividends, but not much, as you see there, £36 in, I think, pretty much 2 years of investing in Coca-Cola. But like I said, it's that growth that I'm after. Gladstone, this is a fairly new pie. As you see, only have £810. Currently down £151, 15%. So that's a pretty big loss. But again, I'm not too fussed. This is 4 holdings, and they all pay basically dividends every month. So Gladstone Capital, commercial, investment, and land. Investment is up just about in £1. The rest are pretty much down. I'm sure this was in the green this morning, so something's happened today which has caused these to drop. This is the FTSE All World High Dividend. It's an ETF. Currently got £498, currently up 10%, £46. S&P 500, everyone heard about this, got £365, currently up 17%, £53 in the green. Bank of America, currently got £251, and we're up £300, I wish, £103, so 69%. That's a huge profit, to be fair. Bank of America, again, I haven't really touched this since the fall of the bank collapse in Silicon Valley a couple of years, was it last year, year before? I bought into Bank of America and I haven't touched it since, so it's doing pretty well so far. But if it does hit the red, I will tap into it and put a little bit more money into it. AMD, again, I've been investing in this since the AI boom. I did sell some of it and then keep some while it was like a massive profit margin. But again, currently got £60 in here and we're up 47%. As you can see there, the grey dotted line is my average of what I pay, and then that's where it is at the moment. So when this drops below the average, I will buy something, and then the goal is to drop this average as low as possible. The lower this average and then the higher that is, the more profit margin you're making pretty much. Tesla, again, this is something I bought and then I just left alone. I bought this. I bought and sold Tesla for a good number of years now. I've made a lot of money off Tesla, but I bought Tesla just before Trump took over office in America. I basically put I think I put like £100 in there, really. As you can see, it's at £166 and I'm up £56, 51% in the green. As you see there, my average, and it's all the way up here. So yeah, if it drops below the average, I'll buy some, but with it being 50% up, I'm not even going to bother putting money into that. Realty. Renewable energy is a new one. Obviously, the world goes crazy with renewable energy at the moment, so it's pretty stupid not to invest into something like this. And I've pretty much got the three big UK companies, so Greencoat UK Wind, Next Energy, and Octopus. Currently all in the red, £98, and we're down £8, 7%. So yes, this one is something I just keep dripping money into slowly, building the pie, especially when they're all in the red. It's a nice time to keep buying these and dropping that average. Lloyds Bank, again, this is just something I just have in the background. This, I have a £2 weekly investment turned on. So where I showed you at the beginning, where I earn 61 pence every day in interest, £2 of that will go into Lloyds Bank pretty much. As you see there, nice climb so far. Have they paid me interest yet? Or dividends? Yeah, 61 pence. Which got reinvested straight back into it. So again, this is just a growth stock of mine. Not a growth stock, but a long-term hold. I held Lloyds last year, the year before. I made a good profit on it and I sold it, and I basically started buying into it again quite recently. Amazon is a new one as well. As you can see here, only got £58 in there. Currently up £16, 39%. So actually my average is, I bought it pretty much like here where the average is. Every time I bought it, it's just been up in the green. So I won't buy any more until it drops down here or close to the average. So I keep that average as low as possible so I can gain as much profit as possible. BA Systems, this is one of many defense stocks I hold. So I got BA, Rolls-Royce, and then General Dynamics, all defense contractors. And obviously with the state of the world at the moment and a lot of stuff happening around the world, it's just a good idea to invest in defense in the meantime and just see how it goes from there. So BA currently got £41 in there, and we're down 27 pence, almost half a percent. Duolingo, I got £18 in this, currently down almost 50%, £18 in the red here. And then Rolls-Royce and General Dynamics, like I said, with BA is an airline. BEA Systems, just investing into these while the world is unstable and there's a lot of money getting pumped into defense currently. So again, two good stocks to invest into. And then the last one then, this one, I just bought it and I've just left it for now. I only got £5 in there. Currently up £1.27, 27%. Again, if it hits a red or hits that average, then I'll trickle money into it. But other than that, I just leave it from there. So that's pretty much what my portfolio is looking like. And now we're going to jump over to my dividends and see how much I've earned. So here we are, and we're looking at October dividends. So the 1st of October, Coca-Cola paid me £5. The FTSE All World High Dividend paid me £2.87. Vanguard S&P 500 paid me 83 pence. And then the 10th of October then was the next one, was the QILP, which paid me £20 and 24 pence. As you can see there, that is the QILP, with almost buying me 2 free shares, almost. And then on top of that, then we got Dr. Pepper, 77 pence. 15th is a big one. That's when Reality Income pays me, and Main Street Capital, both monthly payers. Ticker symbol O paid me £19 and 29 pence. Main Street paid me £3 and 57 pence. Main Street also pay a special dividends every 3 months. So every 3rd month you'll get a little bonus from Main Street, which obviously I didn't get this month. And then the last one then was all the Gladstone commercials. These are also monthly paying companies as well. As you see there, Commercial paid me £1.30, Capital paid me £1.07, and then Land paid me 90p, which is pretty much a total of, in October, I earned a total of £59 and 12 pence. So pretty much this year, I'm on average of earning £50 every month. So we're on a good little target at the moment going forward. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in next month's video.